Back then, when your parents actually get out video games, why did they access to get out video games? Did they not know the benefits of video games? Well, today we'll be exploring the topic about the benefits of video games. Video games can improve social skills, better a college student's life, and also bring new skills to your life. My name is Nicholas Ellis, and today we'll be exploring the topic: why parents shouldn't hinder their children from playing video games. To start off with the first example how it betters a college student's life. Engaging in video games can provide a form of escapism. This means that when college students go to college and they have induced amount of stress upon them. So they have all these classes and they're taking all these core gen ed classes, but video games will allow you to escape that reality of taking all these classes. The second tip are these cognitive benefits. Video games can help you improve your test scores because some video games may allow you to use strategic thinking. For example, if you play chess, for example, which is not a video game, but it's a physical game. But when you play chess, you have to think about your opponent's moves and what next step it will take. This type of strategic thinking may help you in college and may stimulate the brain and enhance mental agility. This quote from the source I found: college students reported 3 positive effects of online games, namely satisfying the need for personal growth, meeting the requirement of social life, and promoting academic performance. It basically means that college students believe that video games can satisfy their personal growth and meet the requirements of their social life. So, with all this improvement in mind, college students shouldn't allow their parents to hinder them from playing video games. Improve social skills. Video games is a very interactive database with many human beings on it. For example, on the internet, when the internet was created, many people started to gain more access to the internet, and the video games was a side effect of the internet. Video games, you can form mutual relationships with many people online. For example, on the game console like the Xbox or PlayStation, for example, many people are on that type of platform of gaming. You are allowed to establish relationships with them. You may not be able to visit friends in the physical real world setting, but through video games, you can talk to them through virtual means. Another thing you can build is trust. In video games, you may have to form many allies, and you can build a fundamental skill called trust. With trust, you can encourage the goal of accomplishing the game. Also, video games allow you to make new friends. Some people may not have real friends in real life, but through video games, it may allow you to have friends, but you still get that social and interactive environment. But it may be a digital one, but not a physical one, but you're still interacting with human beings, which can be beneficial to that children. Which brings me to ask you the question: why do y'all hinder us from playing video games? Learn new skills. Video games will allow your child to gain leadership skills, problem-solving skills, and they may also improve your child's strategizing skills and logical thinking too. There are multiple types of video games out there, and multiple video games out there have a competitive scene. With a competitive scene, that means that some video games are taken more seriously, and there will be harder players, which will require your brain to think harder and smarter. And with harder games of harder thinking, it can be beneficial towards your brain as you develop new ways to beat the video game or beat your opponents. Overall, the impacts of video games is very important as it can improve your cognitive skills, which can help you concentrate better, which may help them later in life. What I mean by that is that through video games, you are allowed to thoroughly develop your skills, which can help you think better. For example, if you landed the game continuously at the same spot, you'll better your memory because you know what is in a specific place and what you need from a specific place. And this can help you on taking a test, for example. If you take a test, it's based on your memory, how good your memory is. And with video games, it can build your memory. So it's basically the same factors, but in the video game. These are additional skills video games can bring: creativity, resource management, time management, hand-eye coordination, and spatial awareness. Creativity, open sandbox games allows players to express their creativity by building, designing, customizing their virtual environments. For resource management, stimulation and strategy games often involve managing resources, teaching players to allocate and utilize resources efficiently. This means that playing an open-based game, you have to survive, and when you have to survive, you have to find resources all over the game in order to survive and meet the specific needs to live. Time management. Games with objectives and tasks teach players how to manage their time efficiently to achieve goals within a given time frame. This means that in some video games you are given missions, and then with these missions, it places a specific amount of stress on you. You have to finish that specific mission in a specific time frame. And this may help you in real life because with time tests, you have to finish a specific amount of questions with a specific amount of time. So with a video game, it can allow you to build your time management skills and help you practice and ace your tests. Hand-eye coordination. Action and stimulation games can enhance hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills. What I mean by that is, with hand-eye coordination, you're using your hands and you're using your eyes to follow the movements of the character in the game. This can help you in real life, for example, with a job in a real world environment. You're better able to suited to work in different areas, like construction, for example. You need to use your hands and your eyes to build specific stuff like houses, for example. Spatial awareness. Games often involve navigating through virtual spaces, improving spatial awareness, and map reading skills. This means that with the video games, it gets you used to your environment. For example, the GPS or the layout of the world. When traveling home, you need to know where you're going and what's around you. This can be beneficial for you because you may not have a GPS that you can't access. But with playing video games, can get you used to the environment, which you can basically put into the real world and may help you better your way of navigating through life. This is my words cited. And with this, I conclude my speech, and now you know why parents should hinder us from video games, because it allows us to build new social skills, better college students' lives, and also makes us develop new skills. That is the end of my speech. Thank you.
Great job.
The one part for research when you said to help them to keep their mind, and so you say, and you should always say the brain also, use your brain also to do it.
Yeah, why do?
The only part we find you need to slow down when you're reading.